Hello everybody, welcome back to Scrappy Adam and welcome back to my Scrap Backwards for May part 2. So as I said, I was going away and having a work on my album, so I have now done that, frustratingly done it, but done it all the same, and this is what we have. So we have an A4 back, and then I have done what I suggested and taken a bit of this off, taking that idea from Cal Summers' Office Hours. I really love the way that looked. This isn't that book at all. I've gone my own way. We have this big spine, and the spine is chunky, guys. It is, what are we on? 3.5 inch spine with our 6 hinges. It's a bit creaky. It's definitely not the best, believe you me, but I am proud of myself for diving into it and loved it. I've added some elements, so we've got this on the front cover, then I have washi taped around it. In hindsight, on the inside, I have done the washi tape and then stuck this paper on. In hindsight, I would have done the same to the front and may have to redo it, only because it may well not stick very well. I have used this on the spine, which has got the doodled Mickey and Minnie without head, but I really wanted this Mickey there. And then we've got this red sheet and this red sheet, and then those papers. Now there is a little bit of a dent there, but I'm not worried because we will decorate. And as I said, don't take this as a tutorial for a book, which is one of the reasons why I didn't do it on camera, because I am not a pro, guys. So overall, our book is going to be 1, 2, 3. So it's 25 inches from cover to cover when opened. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 inches here, and obviously not there, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 12 by 9, so it's obviously like an A4, and that will be 10 by 9. So yeah, it's quite a chunky album. It's not going to be the smallest of albums. So I thought we would look at the cover. I have pulled out some options from the drawer. I would really love to use these balloons. This is from Magical Adventure 2. I also have these puffy stickers. I also have a little bit of this sticker left. This is an EK Success sticker sheet where this came from. And I have this, which is from an EK Success ephemera pack. So I thought this might look good sort of like there. But then I have these frames from Bramble Fox and this one as well, Happy Together. So I don't really know what to do, if we're honest. So I could sort of have this frame something like this. I don't mind if I cover the words up, then have the balloons like this. I don't know, what do we think? Or we could use this Mickey frame from Bramble Fox and sort of have this going like so. So something like that. I'm really excited to be doing this tonight. It's not been a nice day with MRIs, so it's nice to be spending time with you again. But I really need to hear what you're saying. So obviously if I did that, I could then use maybe this. This is from Remember the Magic, I think, yep. So if we had that somewhere like this, we could then have a little sign poking out. What do we think? I think we might do that. So let's get these balloons adhered down. Now I am sticking, but not like exceptionally well, with glue, just in case I need to pull it all up. Okay, hence why I will also use tape on the Bramble Fox. And of course, once I have decided on the cover, in terms of whether I do need to layer some more paper to stop the washi moving, although it's been alright so far, then I can. And if I don't, then I will add some Nuvo Deluxe adhesive. So if that's going there, let's pop that there. And then I will think of an album title to go here. I don't know what to call it yet. If anybody has any ideas, feel free to send them my way. Okay, and then we're going to use a tabby foam dot. So these are roughly the same size. So we're going to use one here. We're going to use one here. And one by his left ear. Okie dokie. Then let's put some adhesive there. Oops, daisy, and a bit there. Okay, so I am going to put that roughly there. That looks really cool. Then we have this flagpole. I am actually going to cut the bottom of it off so that it tucks under a bit better. And again, we will use a tabby dot from Spiegelmom and a bit of adhesive. Let's have a look. Love how that looks. So we've built a little cluster there, like so. What do we think? I like it. Now on here we do have this best day ever, and I quite like the idea of putting that up there. So whilst I do have a ridiculously large kit, I hope you can see why I chose to do that given what I'm doing. And look how much paper I've used already. I'm hoping this creaking gets a bit easier. Like, look at all this that I've used. It's very busy, but you know, so's Disney. So, in terms of what paper I've used, if that is something of interest to you, the ones in here are Colourplay. Oh, Colourplay again. So, Photoplay paper called themselves Colourplay. A Day at the Park, and this was not that long ago. This is glossy paper, which is why I loved it for inside. Then the washi tape that I've used is nowhere to be seen. I'm not sure where that is now, guys, sorry, but that is Sandy Lion, I think. Then this paper here is this one, and that is Sandy Lion. And it is the RMDM is for Mickey paper, and then the others were just me playing around, messing up and whatnot. The front paper, the white paper, is of course, as I said, is Doodlebug, Fun at the Park, and the back black star paper is Echo Park, and this paper is Sandy Lion / EK Success as well. Okay, so I've got all my kit. Oh, there's the washi tape. So it's this washi tape. So the Disney stripes. That isn't Disney, but is Disney. So I could use some of these for the title, but I think we're going to wait and see as we do the album, rather than make a decision now. These are one of my favourite ever foam stickers, but I am going to add this Fun This Way piece, which is from Say Cheese Main Street from Simple Stories, and also this heart up here as well. That would have been nice, but I don't need two of the same phrases. That is just crazy. Excuse me. Okay, so I think I'll leave it at that for now. I love the florals in this collection. I'm not sure if a floral's really going to go. Okay. Yeah, that's all I'm going to add for now. And again, these were in the drawer. I haven't yet looked at the ephemera box, but we'll do that as we come to decorate. Today, I think we're going to make a page or two. Whether we'll decorate it or not depends on the time, but I'll come back and we will get this album done in May, hopefully. We do have 4 more Tuesdays now that I've done these 2 parts. So the week 1 was in 2 parts, and then we'll have a 1 every week. And if I need to do a few more, that's okay as well. So I could use some sort of Mickey here, but I think that's Mickey overload. So we will put those back in the drawer. I do really like this chipboard piece that says "What a Character." I think that's quite fun, but I don't think we're going to get it on here. Shall we just load it on? This is going to be a very heavy album, because we are of course going to have some flair in here. Bramble Fox. I kind of wish they still did the Disney stuff. They only did it for a short period. I don't know if that was due to licensing or what, but I kind of wish they did it again. Okay, so that's them. So that is our cover thus far, and I quite like it. It's fun, it's busy, it's exactly what you want in a cover. Yeah, really happy with that for now. So on to the pages. Now, as I said, I am not a mini bookmaker. Things are not looking great, but I guessed I was going to start again. But then I thought, well, by the time I have filled it with pages, you're not going to see that much. So I decided that we would persevere. Okay, so I am going to put this in between my stickers. What I think we might do is do the first page. Trying to think. I think we'll do the first page in black. Okay. So, there are a few options with regards to doing the pages. So I could have used A3 and then folded them over and had hidden hinge completely, which we might well still do actually. So in that case we would have to take 2 A4, adhere them together and then have the hidden hinges like this, and then you don't see the hinge and they just close by their own. So of course for this first page, see that washi tape there keeps coming off. It's only that bit annoyingly. For this first bit our page is going to be smaller, because for the first page I am going to go as far as that, and then we're slowly going to come out until we get to as long as the back page, back cover. So, and as I said, don't take this as any sort of tutorial, because I am no good, guys. But I'm quite pleased for my first ever attempt, equally. At a book that isn't Cal's, that is. So, our first page is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just shy, just over rather, 9 inches. So let's, I'm going to cut 2 and then we'll decide whether we're doing double for pockets or not. So let's go to that one. And let's go to that one. Okay, and I'm going to keep all of these offcuts because I want this album to be fully interactive with flips, flaps and all manner of things. Okay, so if I had it double page, we could have tags and things. If I had it single page, we would still have the same number of pages, but we wouldn't have pockets within the pages. But do we really need that? We could actually by matting these. So I think, oh, decisions. Let's see, so for hidden, what we would do is we would seal two sides and leave two sides open. Then glue them to there. I think we've got to do it that way. Yeah, I'm going to do it that way. So, I'm going to seal this side. Purely because we want it to stick, obviously. So then what I'm going to do is do the bottom. Make sure that's folded over so there isn't any residue. Then we need to decide, do we want our pockets at the top or the side? And I think for this first page, it's got to be the side. Okay. So, like so, like that. This is then going to go on the outside. So then I'm going to also put adhesive here because I want this to be as strong as it possibly can be. Because I plan on adding lots to this album. All the photos, but equally tons of embellishment. My favourite thing. Then I am also going to use some Nuvo Deluxe adhesive as well. Okay, so I'm just going to use that on one. And I'm coming slightly over the double-sided tape, just so then when I use it as a pocket, I'm not banging stuff into the double-sided tape. I have a clear pocket. And our pockets would be approximately 8 by 6.5, which isn't bad for a pocket. Then what I'm going to do, I can't believe I'm actually doing this on camera, is we are going to stick this one. So I'm going to stick that to that hinge. And I'm going to try and not stick myself to the pages. Okay, and then we're going to get that stuck right down like so. And then I'm going to attempt to line these up. Okay, and then once they are fully lined up, stick them together like so. And then push them right down. Okay, so you can tell I'm not going to try and hide anything. The pages aren't particularly straight, but by the time we've added stuff, it's not going to be a problem really. So there is our first page. Okay, and the hidden hinge. Okay, that will actually come down a bit, so then it will straighten it. There we go, so I'm going to push that right down. But of course we do want to make sure we have a gap as well, so it opens and closes. So that's our first page. Okay, basic, simple, easy peasy. As I said, this isn't going to be a professional job because I'm not a professional mini book maker. If you want a professional mini book maker, watch Cal Summers. Okay, but then it means in here I can add lots and lots of stuff. So we've got all this for in and out. Okay. So now I need to decide. I was going to do all the pages in black, then I wasn't, then I am, then I wasn't, then I am. So I think we're going to go with, I think we will, guys, okay? So on the next one, because when this album is closed, that first page does sneak out just a teeny tiny bit, I don't know if you can see, which is fine, that's what I wanted. The next one is going to come out a little bit more, and more, and more, and more. But it's only going to be about a centimetre difference each time. So, that was just over 9. So we'll do, what should we do? What we'll probably do today is build these pages, and that will be it. And then next time, whether that be an early next time or next Monday, we will add papers and probably start decorating by doing a page at a time. But if I make sure that the pages are done, that is the base of it done. Okay. So as you can see, these are slowly coming out. Just going to lie that one down so it can dry properly. Okay. So whilst I am using glue as well as double-sided tape, obviously the double-sided tape is making sure that the glue dries and it doesn't go anywhere. Hence why I don't want to be working on pages while it's drying. So we went to there, so let's skip quite a bit forward and go to there. So there's that one. So you should be able to see the difference on here. So we've gone forward again, just a teeny bit. Then, so that's 3 pages. So now we've got our 4th page, and we went to there. So let's skip ahead a bit. So on this one, we've skipped ahead more. So that's 4th, 5th, 6th. So it's 6 pages, but by the time we've added all our extra flips and flaps, it's going to be more. It's just 6 base pages. Okay, so then there is that one. And then on this one, let me check, so if that goes there, oh, so my hinges aren't straight, so my pages are never going to be straight. Okay, so I'm not going to cut this one. Actually, I'll cut it a teeny tiny bit, and we're talking like that. So that is all of them cut. Again, let's keep all of these for flips and flaps. So we're going to take our next page, which is this one, and these should be the same size, yeah. And on this one, we're going to do a top opening. So we're going to do the 2 sides and the bottom, and the same on here. So I would like an opening on all of the pages. Except, yeah, maybe not every single one, but most of them. Okay. Now then, this is where it starts getting tricky because Adam's got to line it up. Okay, so we are going to go in with this page and roughly have it the same height. Okay. then I'm going to try and line these up again. There is an easy way to do this, guys. I'll just keep repeating myself. Watch Cal Summers. Don't watch me. But it's... oh, see, that's not lined up. It's a big project to focus on, which is what I need right now. And that's not what we want to be doing. Tearing them out. But anyway. Okay. So I've got to keep my hand there. Okay, there we go. So we're going to do this. And that. Okay. That's why I don't like using glue. It goes everywhere. So that's our second page in. And this time we have our flippy, not our flippy, our pocket at the top, so things can come in and out there. So my idea is, with this album, we will have, obviously, I need to sort that washi tape out. But you know what, guys? It's the first album I've done myself, so it doesn't need to be perfect. So we'll have our album, and it's going to be literally bursting, so you won't be able to close it like this. It'll have to be like that. I want lots coming out the top and the side. I want tassel-y, charmy things here. I want shaker pockets. Oh, I could have made that into a shaker, actually. Although I've not adhered it properly, so we could. And I want all the things. I want it to be totally interactive, fun, and yeah, that's the plan. So that is the second page, so we've got 4 more to do. So I will do at least a couple more with you, and then we'll see where we get to. So bottom, side, side. So on this one we're having another side. In fact, there is a different way of doing this, a better way, whereby you make this page like this and then slide it onto here by snipping these at an angle. I remember doing that in one of Cal's classes. But why do things the easy way when you can do them the hard way, I say. Okay. And then, oh, this is my tape gun that is broke, because it's struggling to get tape refills in the UK. Might have to resort to ordering them in the States. Oh, I've got glue on the page. Another reason why I don't use glue. Okay. So, same again. Let's try and line this up on our third hinge. So it's going to go there. This time on the hinge I only have the tape. Okay. Then, so the important thing is to keep them aligned, isn't it? There we go. Perfect. See, I'm getting the hang of it now. Have you guys ever made a album from scratch yourself? Or following a tutorial? Because that's still doing it yourself at the end of the day. I didn't do that tape enough, so I just need to sand that later. But I don't want to do too much in the album while it's drying, of course. So I don't know if you can see yet, but our pages are slowly making their way past the front cover. Okay. Next up is our 4th page. And let's have another top. So it's quite repetitive, this bit, hence why I'll probably not do it all with you guys, but let's do this one, and then we'll see where we're up to. So my plan is to do these, obviously, and then leave this to dry overnight, at least, or until I next do it. And then I was going to, let me just put a bit of wet glue up there. There we go. It dries clear, so it's fine. I was going to do pattern paper pages, but I've decided against that because I would much rather mat each one and go through the album, because if I do them with pattern paper, I'm kind of limited then with what I can do with that page, whereas if they're black, we can mat each page on its own and sort of treat it like a mini scrapbook layout. Really, it's just going to be a 9x12 scrapbook layout, which lots of people do all the time. Okay, so there is that. So we're coming along. There we go. That hasn't quite stayed as it should have. So let me see if I can fix that by doing that. There we go. Okay, so that is the fourth page. So now our pages hang freely, like so. We've got a gap at the bottom as well, and at least this stay in there. It's not falling apart straight away. We do have a bigger gap at the bottom than at the top, but again, that's okay. I'm going to have to go round and put glue on everything once I have decided. So that is it, guys. So that is the base of my Scrap Backwards Disney album with my Disney Scrap Backwards kit. Let me know in the comments below what you think. I promise I will get through to them. And I hope you are all keeping well and have caught up with what Kathy's been up to this week. And don't forget to join the Facebook group. Oh, this speech bubble has made its way to the top of the book. Don't forget to join the Facebook group, and you could come along and scrap backwards with us. We would love to have you there, and thank you so much for joining me. I will see you again for another backwards scrap very, very soon, guys. Bye for now.